Hey, what's going on, guys? This is AndrewChicken, and welcome back to another video. Today, we're going to talk about Omen, otherwise known as the Nacho Cheese Skeleton. Oh, God. This gold skin, it's one of the goofier ones out there, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not a super huge fan of it, but we're going to use it today anyways, because I have it, so why the heck not? And Omen is a ridiculously powerful damage champion right now. He is basically a must-pick or must-ban in Ranked. As a matter of fact, this split, I think he's the character who's been banned the most in Ranked, at least from my personal experience. I'm not sure if there's any data yet to back that up, but needless to say, he's banned a lot. And that's for good reason. I mean, he has some of the strongest damage output in the game. But you have to do a few things to make him this monster of damage, right? And the first thing, of course, is obviously to go Umbral Lance. If you're playing the other two talents, you're not going to feel nearly as good with this character. Umbral Lance makes it so that Aphotic Reaver is permanently set to Antumbra mode, and it basically fixes almost all of the issues with his inconsistency and his range regarding his base shotgun. So we pair this with the card More, which I usually tend to run at level 3 because I like having 4 ammo, but you could easily also run this at level 4 if you want, and basically get the same effect. Both levels, honestly, are perfectly fine. But yeah, this is the build I generally tend to go with Omen. We have More 3, we have Max Health, then we have Coming End at level 2, which is a very important failure card. It makes it so we regenerate ammo after casting Deadly Domain, which is really good. Then we have increased range of Gravity Vice and increased travel distance of Dark Stride as well for some even further fillers. And it's this combination of More, and Umbral Lance that makes Omen an absolute beast, right? Because the base shotgun, yeah, it has, you know, theoretically way higher DPS than the Umbral Lance, if you're actually able to land all the pellets. But the problem with that is you've got to be ridiculously close to actually get all the pellets to land, right? It's a very short-range shotgun, so, you know, good luck actually making it work like that. And also, without More, even if you do run Umbral Lance, then your damage isn't going to be, like, overpowered necessarily. It's really the card More that brings it all together and makes him overpowered, basically. It's straight up busted. I mean, you can see the damage we're able to do in just a few shots. If I can actually hit them. My aim is so bad right now. Oh, God. I'm focusing too much on the commentary. It always happens. I'm trying to explain something, and then I just forget how to play the game. But yeah, I mean, we're doing well over 600 damage per shot, and with More at level 4, you do have to rely even more on your aim to actually make sure you kill someone in one clip, but you can make the damage go even higher if you have More at level 4, and that combo is absolutely ridiculous. Damage amp cards in general, you know, a card that just at base increases the damage of something like that, I think are just, you know, really bad card ideas for this game. They generally, historically, tend to be pretty unhealthy, right? Omen is one clear example in the modern day, but we also have Kasumi's damage card from, you know, earlier when she was still a strong character. And we also have examples of this, like with increased healing cards. Like Grok used to have a card on his totems that would basically make it so the totems had percent-based healing, kind of like Subservience ROM. And I just don't think stuff like that is really that good for the game. But I mean, geez, with a Furia ult here, we are able to absolutely shred that Aatrox's. Didn't stand a chance. But there are a few more tips that you can have with Omen to increase your damage amp even further, and one of them you have already seen me do multiple times throughout this match. It's animation cancel, reload. You can have a ridiculously fast animation cancel with Omen, and yeah, it's honestly, I think, the fastest out of any character. Basically what you do is when you're about to reload, right? You press reload, and then about a third of the way through, you can cast any of your abilities, and it'll instantly reload, while still activating the ability. So it allows you to maximize the amount of damage you're able to do in a, you know, a short amount of time, because, you know, you don't spend that extra time reloading, you can instantly just throw out, you know, another Umbral Void, or something like that. I completely failed the animation cancel there, because I was panicking and talking at the same time, but you get the point, right? And it works with your dash, it works with your Void Grip, and it works with your Void, so you can just combo all those all day long, and it is amazing. I might die here. I just missed my shot. I should be dead. Furia just carried me. Oh my gosh. And, there we go. I can help with that at least. But yeah, we can see we can dash to cancel the animation there. Reload, it's fine. And, you know, you can do this with every ability, so you basically, you know, you always at least have one ability you can do this with normally, because they all come back off cooldown right about when you need to reload. Or, you know, you just can reload safely when you don't even have an enemy nearby. God, I'm doing terrible. I'm doing a terrible job of demonstrating Omen's strength. My team is carrying me while I'm just sitting here talking. But yeah, it's very important to master that. It's really simple. It's just kind of a basic rhythm. You know, you shoot, 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 blah, 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 reload, and then void. Shoot, 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 reload, and then, you know, you can dash. Or shoot, 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 reload, and then you can grip somebody. Of course, that one's a little bit less reliable because you have to have somebody to grip. But that is, you know, a good sort of tech that you can learn with Omen that's really easy to pull off and really does help out a lot. Some people buy Deft Hands on Omen, and I think I will buy that here. But, you know, if you're really good at this animation canceling, then I don't think it's necessarily needed all the time. But, I mean, you know, I guess it certainly does help if you've got nothing else to buy. And, of course, we can also talk about the ultimate, because the ultimate is definitely the most unreliable portion of Omen's kit. It's very hard to confirm kills with the ultimate, but there are certain ways that you can make it a little bit more reliable. It still won't work all the time, but one of the best ways I found to make the ultimate reliable... Okay, Androxus is coming. I can't see him. Hold on. Ooh, headshot. Jeez, that is just ridiculous amounts of damage. But yeah, basically, you want to try and put the ultimate behind the enemies, right? Instead of, like, trying to put it on top of them. Which sometimes isn't always feasible. It's definitely a lot easier to do it if you have the high ground, obviously. Because, yeah. If you put it behind them, then what you force the enemies to do is either they walk backwards into the ultimate, thus dying, or they have to walk forward closer to you, which means you do more damage. They get out of position, and your team can also take advantage of that. And what putting it behind them also does is it makes it way easier to grab them with your Void Grip and then throw them into it. And, you know, if you just put it on top of them, or, God forbid, in front of them, then there's no way you're going to get the Void Grip to throw them in without dashing yourself to get out of position. So yeah, it's just awkward. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Yeah, I'm gonna die. That was just a last-ditch effort to try and get us the point. I think we lose this here, though, because I'm distracted. So yeah, try and put it behind the enemies and throw them into it. It's like opening a giant portal behind them and then just, you know, yeeting them. It's really cool when you actually get to pull it off. Obviously, I didn't pull it off there, but you get the idea, right? So that's the way you can make the ultimate more reliable. And if you're playing Omen in a more serious setting, then you can combo him with characters like Makoa, where Makoa can try and hook somebody into the ultimate. That obviously takes a lot of coordination. I don't think you'll see that too much, at least in casuals. But if you're playing ranked and you're operating with good comps with your team, then you can certainly, you know, have them help you out with that. And everybody wins, except the enemy who gets thrown into the ultimate by a hook, or a con ult or something, you know. So, yeah, that's definitely another way you can make the ultimate more reliable. Otherwise, if you don't think you can reliably get a kill with it, then the best way to use it is just for zoning, right? You can zone out the point, or you can, you know, zone out a hallway where the enemies are coming. You can use it to stop people from chasing you. There are a number of ways you can use it there to kind of just ward them off, even if you're not actually going to deal damage to them. So, you know, in that case, I'm in full tips mode, okay? I'm sorry, geez, that was embarrassing. But yeah, that's, you know, it kind of operates like a Sky ult almost in that sense, where you're using it more for zoning than the actual damage. Another thing that you briefly saw me do there against the Fernando is, obviously the Binary Void pierces through shields and stuff like that, so if you see someone who's low and holding their shield up, or otherwise using a defensive ability, the Void is a great thing to just put down and damage them through it. You could see there for a second, I was dealing damage to both Fernando and his shield. So that is really nice as well. And I guess, going back to the ultimate for a second, one other thing they added to the ultimate in this update is technically a bug fix, although really it's more just like a raw buff. The ultimate can now damage shields and deployables. So you can throw it on a barrack dome or any number of emplacements, and it'll just absolutely vaporize them, which is really good. Let me try and throw this down. There we go, do that. And throw him. Ooh, he took a lot of damage there, but he didn't die. That's unlucky. Oh, he's ulting out, okay. We need some healing out here. Huge hook and huge damage from me. That is absolutely filthy. He's going to die. Let me just keep doing some damage out here. Try and ward off the Fernando. I'm just going to focus him. I probably should have got Wrecker. Omen is a really good Wrecker, by the way. He was actually 1 damage. That's crazy. Yeah, Omen's obviously a really good Wrecker. I don't think that needs to really be stated that much. Obviously, high DPS equals high shield damage. That's, yeah, very, very obvious. I think I'll buy some of that, and I'll probably start to focus a little bit more on actually playing the game now, because this gameplay has been abysmal for the most part. If you want to see me properly try it, Omen, I do have some better Omen gameplay on my channel, which I definitely recommend watching, but I guess this was meant to be more of a tips-oriented video, in case you do actually get the rare opportunity of playing Omen in ranked, you know, when he's not banned, because he is banned all the time. I don't know about lower elos, because obviously I'm a Diamond Masters player right now, you know, so... like, he's banned all the time in high elo. I don't know if that's the same in gold or, you know, silver or anything like that. Obviously, I guess you can let me know in the comments if that's the case. But, yeah. I can't even... I'm not really sure why he wouldn't be banned the same amount in lower elos, honestly, apart from...
No way. Back, idiots.
Hello? I didn't even see that. Okay. Anyways. Distracted gaming. Yeah, I can't really think of a reason he would not be banned that much in, you know, gold or silver or something, other than the aim requirement. Obviously, he needs, you know, good aim, and if you're playing distracted like I am, your aim's going to suffer, and you're not going to make him look overpowered. But there is another solution for that, and I guess that's another reason why Omen's so strong. Omen's a hit scan with high DPS. And he's very reliable. Pinpoint accurate? That's the perfect candidate for a controller player. Dun dun dun! You can use the aim assist on controller, especially when utilizing it on a PC. Ow! Like this Koga might be. And, yeah, that will make your DPS very, very reliable. Because the computer loves to do, well, a lot of the aiming for you when you plug in a PC, plug in a controller on PC. So, yeah. Alright, enough tips. Let's actually look at the characters and shoot them. Oh, we're off to a terrible start. Oh, God. Ah! Oh, no. Is she actually going to kill me? Okay, Furia's got me. Thank you for that. Now Octavia's out of position. We can just kill her. There we go. Huge. It should also go without stating that because Omen does such high DPS and he's a hit scan, he is really, really good against champions with very squishy heads. That's part of why, like, even though Makoa, you know, technically has a good kit, he's not, you know, super, super strong these days. Because, yeah, like, Omen will delete a Makoa player. Like, it's not even close. Can I throw you off the map? Oh, that didn't work. Okay. Oh, and Andro just came out of nowhere and did a bunch of damage to me. Yeesh. Out of position there. That's my bad. There are just so many things that make Omen ridiculously strong. Like, yeah, I can just randomly get environmental kills with Omen. There aren't too many damage champions who can actually do that. I mean, there's Bomb King, there's Drogos. Can't think of too many others that can just yeet somebody off the map like that, you know? And especially so easily. I mean, with Bomb King, you gotta have, like, a really tight setup. And you gotta, like... You are joking, bro! Bro, are you kidding me? How hard do you simp for this Koga? But yeah, like, with BK, you gotta get, like, you know, a really well-thought-out and skillful Poppy Bomb setup. You gotta be in the right position. You gotta throw it, you know... not make sure to throw them in the wrong direction or anything like that. With Omen, it's just, you know, it's auto-aim. You just look at them, and then you grab them, and then yeet. Very, very easy. Why are you ulting right now? Nobody's alive. Ah, okay. Let's just focus on shooting them. There we go. Get the Koga off his horse. There's one inconsistency that Omen still has that you can literally see right there. I did 92 damage to that Fernando. I went from 594 damage to 71 there on that Genos. And that inconsistency is that, obviously, he really... he still has spread. Even though it's meant to be, you know, a focused blast, right? Like Binary Star Genos. It still has spread. And so, you know, unlike basically every other hit scan in the game, like Androxus, Sati, Octavia, you know, similar characters to Omen. Relatively similar anyways. They just, you know, if you hit the target, you do full damage. If you don't hit the target, you don't do damage. But with Omen, you have the case where you can hit the target and not do full damage. And that leads to situations like that where it took me 4 shots to kill the Genos. What the heck? And I really don't like that. I wish they had I wish they had programmed it to just be like, okay, he has a shotgun, and that shoots pellets. Okay, good. But then when you're in this rifle, you know, sort of binary star mode, it's just one single shot. I guess maybe the spread is a way to keep him somewhat balanced, because, I mean, you know, Omen doing full damage 100% of the time would be a bit ridiculous. But, I don't know, it's just kind of a pet peeve of mine. Like, I wish it was just consistent, but, I don't know. Obviously, there are bigger issues for Omen that need to be dealt with right now. Let's get more Haven. And I know I've said I'm going to play for real like 3 times, but let's actually finally maybe play for real, unless I keep thinking of tips that I can give. Okay, there we go. Don't die to the Gen Assault that time. Woohoo, says Zin. Koga's back here, I think. I'll throw the Void back there. I'll just throw you away. Goodbye. Alright, Andro's here. I'll just throw that there, I guess. Oh my gosh, he actually died to it. That's kind of sad. Why am I missing Fernando? He's the easiest person to hit. He's so 1. Come here. Come here. Come here. Where did you go? You're so 1. You're not 1! What am I doing? I'm throwing. I'm throwing the match right now. I need healing. Furia, please make up for my mistakes. Please make up for my mistakes. Oh, that was cauterized. No. Thank you so much for that. Zin's just carrying me. Furia's carrying me. What am I doing? Not a very serious match for me, obviously. Ugh. I will incinerate them, but I need to heal first, Furia. Did I seriously just do 77 damage to that Koga? Please. Oh, he was so low. Nice. Zin can finish that. I need to fall back. Furia, get back. Get back and right-click me. Thank you. Alright, Fernando's coming. Oh, he just dashed. Now I can throw him away. He's not going to touch point. Koga has to go for it. There we go. I can kill him before the Fernando ult pops. That's huge. Let me throw this down. I'm just going to light him up. And then guess what? We can grip him through the shield, because I guess that's the thing now. I don't think that was the thing on release. There we go. And we win. Beautiful. Actually pay attention to the match for a few seconds. And my team still carries me. Let's be real, I didn't have an impact on that match. But yeah, hopefully you found this video to be helpful. You know, do as I say, not as I do, I suppose. I don't think I did that. No, I carried. What? 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 How? How? Fernando's yelling at me for being fair and what? I could have sworn I was trash that game. I mean, I died 10 times, so I guess I kind of was, but okay. But still, do as I say, don't do as I do. Make sure you're actually paying attention in your match, and then you can use all the tips I've given you in this video to hopefully do a bit better and elevate your gameplay with Omen. So, yeah, Umbra Lance, more. Reload animation cancel, maybe by deft hands if you're feeling like it. Obviously, Wrecker's good against shields. And also, make sure you're putting your ultimates behind the enemies, so that way you can throw them into them and force them in between a rock and a hard place, or just zone with the ult by putting it on point, or something like that. And yeah. Let me know what you think about Omen. If you have any other tips, be sure to leave them in the comment section down below. And yeah, like this video, subscribe, turn on notifications so you never miss an upload from me. Support me by clicking the join button down below. You can become a member, and for $5 and up, you get some wallpapers of your favorite champions. And yeah, with all that being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace out.